Yeah, 100. Sounds so funny when I can keep it 1,000. I know you don't really run it. I'm like, don't worry, we gon' keep it running for miles after you done. Cause I know you don't really run it. I'm obsessed though. You right, that's why I'm the best though. Too right, when they talking I say less though. All right, I'm the one they thought they left, but I got it too right. All of my company is girls. I feel like 3,000 energies is down the low. Cause you know that we bout it. In your dreams you got no one. Real life you can't do nothing about it. I heard you say you the greatest. Guess your vision must be closed a little bit. Oh Lord, I got her in pole position. I don't need a pit stop. Never miss out on a mission. I'ma make it if you know. And you know I'm never missing. I'ma beat the shot clock. Shoot. Yeah, too right. Too right.
And welcome in Boom Boom as our special guest again for the week. Oh, can you hear any of that? All right, well, y'all know basically what I said. Welcome back. Happy Friday. We got logo Gauntlet matchups, and let's welcome in Boom Boom as our special guest for the week. Sorry for our technical difficulties, but we can bring Boom Boom in now. There we go. Boom. Happy Friday. How you doing?
Hello. I'm good. How you doing today, Evan?
I am good. I love Fridays. It's a great way to end our week here with you all in the chat. As always, we are going to start the show with a giveaway. You just saw the season 6 trailer, as always. So use the hashtag Cavs mascot, all one word, for your chance to win a Pro Pass code for season 6. That Cavs mascot is, of course, one of the rewards that you get with this Pro Pass automatically. So we're switching up our hashtags, using a different reward as the hashtag to start the show each Friday. So hashtag Cavs mascot for your chance to win. Keep in mind, all of our giveaway raffles today have one winner each. And if you are watching over on YouTube, come over to Twitch if you want to enter giveaways because the chat on YouTube is disabled. Also, if we can't repeat your name here on this stream because we are an Eat for Everyone family-friendly stream, we have to skip you and go to the next winner. So make sure your username is clean if you want a chance to win these giveaways. Besides giveaways, we do also have Twitch drops enabled today. Today is the last day for the Season 6 Drops campaign. Each one of those is about 4 weeks long, so today's the last day, April 25th. This is a guaranteed reward that you get for tuning in to 3 hours of drop-enabled 2K25 streams, like this one here with us, and anyone can get it. It's not drawing a raffle winner by chance. Anybody who watches these 3 hours can get these drops rewards. If you just started right now and haven't watched a single minute yet, don't worry, because after we are done here, our show is about an hour long each Friday. After we are done here, we are going to raid a community streamer who has drops enabled as well, so that you can keep watching on their stream and finish your watch time before the campaign ends later tonight. Coming up, as you can see on our sidebar, we've got weekly updates, and then of course the 2v2 logo Gauntlet, if we could bring our sidebar back in. We also are going to have My Team card giveaways, All-Star Edition code giveaways, and then there are always Season 6 Pass giveaways in the giveaways in the Channel Point store. So if you redeem one of those, we will be keeping an eye out for those hashtags. Stay tuned. Each of these hashtags is going to be different. You're going to enter the hashtag that you see on the screen for your chance to win one of these giveaways. So we're going to pick the first giveaway winner right now. Again, this is for that Pro Pass winner. Give it 3 seconds, and then we're going to pick it. Remember, this is hashtag Cavs mascot for your chance to win. Count it down at 3, 2, and 1. This is technically not a family. Here, you know what? I don't know if this is considered E-rated or not. So, Boom, you do not have to read this giveaway winner's name. We're going to let it go. So we're going to message this person. You can see the name of the chat if you really want to. If you really want to see this person's name, it is in the chat. Change your name in the future, please. But we are going to whisper you and get you the giveaway prize. But we are not going to repeat your name here because I don't know if that's
Crazy
technically
name.
rated. You did there. Thank you, producers. The name is redacted, but we are going to whisper you. Make sure you reply in time. You only have to reply once, and we will get back to you after the show ends. All right, let's see what is going on in week 4 of season 6. To start, let's talk about the theater in MyCAREER. In door number 1 of the theater, we have lockdown 3v3s. That means you get a bonus point for defensive stops. You know, I've been hearing a certain NBA GM recently. They keep saying defense wins championships. And yeah, I think that's true. I don't know if I agree with the context in which they're saying it. But here, at least in the theater, at least defense is going to help you win some 3v3 games. For 2v2s, we have double dunks. The dunks are worth double at 4 points each. In the 1v1s door, we have losers out. So instead of make it, take it, the possession will switch after every bucket. And last but not least, as always, we have no squads 3v3. No squads is a great time, but in case you want to find others to play with, you can join our Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. And we have channels in there and voice chats in there set up for you to find teammates and communicate with them. And play with some new people. And sometimes you might find some people there that you might play with long term, make some new friends. All right, moving on to the MyCAREER event. This weekend is the Kia Challenge in the event center. Shout out to Kia for sponsoring this event. The way it works is you have to win games across 3 different game types. The first one is trampoline ball. That's playing against NBA mascots, kind of like Cage's style of the trampolines. Many of you have seen that before. The second game type is Beat the Pros. Those are 3v3 games going against NBA CPUs, past and present. And then the third one is traditional 3v3 games against other real players. On top of that, all games in the event center are worth double rep. That's all I've got for MyCAREER. Let's check out the new My Team content. You all know that this season's packs have all been throwbacks to themes from previous years, including some of your favorites. So in the last couple weeks, we've had Flash on Tuesdays, we've had Prime, Signature Series, fan favorites to start the season. And now this week, available on both My Team on console and My Team mobile for iOS or Android, we do have the new Pantheon packs. So these are headlined by Invincible Dr. J. You all saw what Dark Matter Dr. J did in the Gauntlet last month, so this version is even better than that one. We also have 100 overall Cade Cunningham. I know we have some Pistons fans here in the chat. That is a great playoff series going on right now. I have watched some great fourth quarter matchups. I never know how that game is going to end. I don't know what day their next game is, but I'll be watching as well. There's also Dark Matters here. There's Alex Sarr from my Wizards. I say my hesitantly, but my Wizards. There's Luol Deng as well, who's not here on this graphic, but Luol Deng is in these Pantheon packs as well. Boom. What do you think about these cards?
They all look amazing. Of course, if it was me, I'm going for that Julius Erving card, but do not sleep on that Anthony Davis or that Alexander Sarr card. They're gonna be scary. Y'all know in My Team, height is king, so look out for those two.
Exactly. Well, we are going to give away 2 of these today. One right now and one at the end of the show. So use the hashtag, many of you have already guessed it, use the hashtag Pantheon for a chance to win one of these cards. If you win the giveaway, you get to pick which of these cards you want. Any of the ones you see here on the screen. Like Boom said, you probably want to pick that Dr. J, but it is up to you. If you already have Dark Matter, Dr. J, maybe you want a different card there, you want 100 overall Cade, Anthony Davis, it's up to you which card you want. While the giveaway is running, let's cover some other things going on in My Team. First up is our T-Mac weekend. So we are continuing our throwbacks here in Season 6, this time to 2K23's My Team, which you may remember had a player takeover with T-Mac as well. So this weekend in 2K25 is inspired by that, and after every win in Triple Threat Park or Triple Threat Online, if you are on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, you will get either a T-Mac player card or a T-Mac event card. That player card could be any of the ones you see here on the right, including that 100 overall fan favorites T-Mac. And the event cards can be exchanged for some of these versions as well in the exchange. So there's 2 ways to get yourself a nice new T-Mac card for your lineup. Go get in those Triple Threat Park games or Triple Threat Online games, and you'll be probably adding a nice new T-Mac to your lineup very soon. Besides that, we do want to remind you about the Playoff Spotlight Sim that began this past Monday, getting you involved in the real-life NBA playoffs. These challenges earn you a pink diamond player from each of the 16 teams that made the playoffs. Now, if you're new, these are some fun cards of big names, like you see LeBron here, SGA, Steph Curry, Kawhi. These are all pretty big names to get a pink diamond card. But if you've been playing my team all year, I know you probably have a bunch of cards better than pink diamonds in your lineup already. So remember that there will be new playoff challenges dropping after each round in real life ends, with the cards and the rewards getting better and better. And if you complete all of these challenges throughout the playoffs, you will get an invincible card from whichever team wins the finals this year. These challenges are available indefinitely, but keep in mind you do need these pink diamond challenges to advance to the next round. So if you're trying to go after that invincible, I wouldn't put them off because then you're going to have a lot to do. So do these pink diamond challenges right now. Once round 1 ends and there's more challenges released, you'll be ready to go. Last note on the playoffs, there will also be a locker code shown during tonight's Lakers versus Timberwolves game on ESPN. I think that's 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, something like that. There is a Lakers versus Timberwolves game tonight. You're not going to want to miss it. You all know I will be watching that game very closely. I think it is Austin Reeves' turn to have a big game. But tune in, find out if I'm right. You'll also get a locker code with that as well. All right. Hashtag Pantheon. We're going to pick this winner very soon. Last chance to enter. This is for your pick of the Pantheon card that just came out today. Hashtag Pantheon winner coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make sure your name is clean. If your name is like the last person, that's a little iffy. So make sure your name is clean. Oh, no way. Well,
is it me?
No, it is not you, Boom, but it is somebody who has want to give it.
Oh man, this is probably the best name. A shout out to you. Easy name, Stacks _ congratulations. You just won a Pantheon My Team card from the pack. Make sure to check your whispers by the end of the show. Just reply once and we'll get back to you after the show. But congratulations, man.
Exactly. Congrats. You have a great name. You have a name that Stacks would have loved to have read. And now you've been coming up twice. So congratulations. We're going to get you your Pantheon card after the show ends. All right, on to the Gauntlet. By the way, I see somebody saying they're cooking burgers for us. Boom. Prime Pup, as always, cooking us dinner. Prime Pup, one day we'll come over for dinner. Not today. We're very busy, but one day we will be over for dinner. All right, if you're watching for the first time, remember the logo Gauntlet is King of the Hill style. So your goal is to hold your spot and win 5 games in a row. If you do, as you see there, you're going to get 500,000 VC, a My Team card of your choosing, and you get that verified logo above your head in game. On your way there, you do get increasing amounts of VC for each game you win if you win and decide to leave. Now, we have never had somebody leave. Seriously, across 2 years of doing this, we've never had one person come through and maybe get to game 4 and they're like, I'm satisfied with 150,000 VC, I'm going to go home. But those options are there. There has been a lot of people who I think should have taken that VC and gone home, but they decided to go for game 5 or maybe game 4. But, it's not up to me. We just started 2v2s recently, and there is a little twist to how this works. Because for 2v2s, we want to make sure that somebody can't get carried all the way to a logo. So once you get 4 wins in a row, your 5th game is going to be a 1v1 match between the 2 teams' team captains. And if we do 3v3 logo gauntlets later in the year, it's going to work the same way. It's going to be 3v3s for the first 4 wins. Once you get to your last match, it's going to be a 1v1. So these team captains have to be careful with the builds they bring in because their build has to be both good for 2v2s and then also be able to put up a fight in 1v1s, because if they're using a very small build, something that doesn't work out, they're just going to get destroyed in 1v1s and get to game 5 for no reason. So with that said, Boom, we do have a contestant that already has 2 wins today, but let's introduce who's coming up next.
Look, exactly like he said, we have MoMA I'm Cooking coming back into the Gauntlet with 2 wins under his belt. His whole thing is to try to make sure that you guys, the 2K community, unveils his talent to you guys so you can see what he's all about. Again, he has 2 wins. Last time he came in on an interior force. I'm curious to see if he's actually going to come back into that, because if he gets 3 more wins, he'll be our newest logo Gauntlet champion. But we have somebody here coming from sincerely on TTV. He's coming to take that crown. He wants to make sure that he starts his quest for a logo here. And he's been working very hard to do so. He worked hard in 2K24. He's coming here in 2K25 for the first time, stepping into the Gauntlet with over 700 games played in NBA 2K25 with a 90+ win percentage. So he's been on that rep grind. We're wanting to see if he's actually going to be able to come in and take him out. And I'm just curious to see exactly how it's going to work. It's some good contestants coming up. So let's see if they can make sure that this first matchup is going to be one for the ages, man. It's going to be interesting.
Yes,
who you got?
Some of our upcoming contestants in the chat, some upcoming teammates, I should say, in the chat. You'll find out about those matchups later in the show. But for now, we're going to get a prediction up. Let us know who you think is going to win, and let's get the game started.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. This is one thing. I have my thoughts on what the best meta lineup would be for this, especially going in both weeks. You got to make sure that if you come in with 5 wins, you can't change your builds in between for that captain's challenge. So y'all better choose wisely if you're coming in here trying to get this logo here. If you got to go against the 1v1s, you don't want to be caught out of position at all. I don't know. There's big W's in the chat. Moma's been cooking though. I just don't know if that interior force is really gonna be enough to push him on the edge. But Evan, if you had to come into this logo Gauntlet and you had one build to bring, what are you bringing into the Gauntlet, man?
It has to be some sort of 2-way build, probably a taller build, because I don't want to get destroyed in 1v1s. Because I'm not that skilled. Y'all know that. So when it comes into 1v1s, I'm gonna basically want to mash in the paint. It's my only chance. My teammate can carry me all the way there, and I just need to win one game, you know? But by the way, statistics, I should have enunciated better, I guess. It was stacks, not stats. So unfortunately, you didn't win that Pantheon giveaway, but there is another one coming at the end of the show.
Yeah, I'll probably come in with a taller build too. I think I need to be able to do it all. The smaller builds are going to get cooked if you run into a post scorer. If you're too slow on a post scorer and you run into a good guard that can keep the ball, because remember, it's make it, take it. I don't know. You really got to go in the build ultimately that you're most comfortable with. So it's exciting.
It also depends if you're the captain or not. Obviously, if you're the teammate, you don't have to play that one-on-one. That's fine. But we saw somebody last week. They brought a small build. They made it through 2 games. And even if they had gone further, I don't think they would have succeeded with that build in that 1v1 game. But that's just my opinion. Y'all know I don't make picks here. I'm too much of a coward to be making picks, but it doesn't mean you all can't. We are going to get the prediction up shortly. Let us know who you think is going to win this game.
That's a good quick 3 off of the pick and roll. Moma is coming in. He's going to prioritize rebounds here. And again, he's cooking with that. He's been getting a lot of boards. That's a quick, easy 2 off the second chance point for him. And again, twos is all about getting extra possessions. How and then running shots together. So how are you going to defend the pick and roll, especially right there? That's terrible pick and roll defense from his back end, expecting him to miss the shot. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're going in with that game plan, you're going to play. At some point, you're going to have to, show some grit on the back end and really play some defense. And right now, it's a quick 7-0 start. I'm not seeing a lot of defense being played, okay? I need him to, use his head. He got that big head on. Somebody who's plays the game a lot. Let's see if they can muster up a stop here. I don't know. There's a lot of cooking going on, though. That's a good little... Hey. Sometimes offense is just better, man. What happened? What are you going to do if you get a shot, hit that like that on you, Evan?
I quit. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't quit. Quitting is not allowed. I would be very demoralized though, not gonna lie. I don't have enough willpower to not give up during games sometimes. I kind of just phone it in halfway through if I know I'm gonna lose. But see, that's why I wouldn't win a logo Gauntlet. I'm very realistic about that.
Twos is all, you're never out of it till you're out of it, man. That's the one thing about it.
We did that last week. We did see some almost comebacks last week.
I mean, because it's make it, take it, it just gives you so many opportunities. Ooh, that's a good lead. Right now, they got an opportunity at 12-0. Plenty of time if he hits the shot, which he does. We're seeing a lot. Look, this could be his the story of his comeback instead of the story of his L. And it looks like he's a pretty high rep, at least bet 3 with the cosmetics that they have on. So He has the experience, you know. He's coming in with a lot of 90+ win percentage. He's been in situations like this before. But the one thing you got to do when these lights get brighter for the logo gauntlet is make sure you take your shots. And right there, that's a good blitz. That's a good blitz. He missed it, but his back end hasn't been playing that great of defense as of late on that. So you got to make sure that guard, even though he's being very patient, that he feels uncomfortable trying to take that shot right off the screen. So we'll see if they can kind of keep stringing some good defense together, because they're gonna definitely need it. Either matchup that's coming through. That's a good wide run.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's what
By
I'm saying.
the way,
You have to wait out his
prediction
lead,
is that 96% of the channel points going to Team MoMA. Makes sense. Team MoMA's got 2 wins.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, if you were here last week, saw that they were pretty good wins as well. So 96% of the channel points going there makes sense. But sincerely, if you can pull off this comeback, there's 4% of the chat that would be very thankful for their channel points if you won.
Yes, sir. If they're gonna make a comeback, though, his big is gonna have to actually stay up on the screen. The whole reason why they're winning right now is because he's running and he's being patient as a guard off the screen, because that back end is playing the fakest of defense. So again, it's coming through, and now he has them both stuck. Oof. Oh, that one you gotta go. Oh, good block. That's good block. See?
Great block.
Momentum swingers. I've seen him swing a little bit more. That's what I like to see. One thing about here, you're going to have to, just a pro tip, make these guards that like to play pick and roll. That's not going to help. Oh, man.
Where are you jumping?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might got, I don't know. I don't want to do this to you, I believe, but you might have to go ahead and get that hashtag ready, man. I don't know. But you got to make that guard pass. You're letting that guard get his badge, and it's like 17 points. You're digging yourself too big of a hole to come out of. And right now, all they need is one shot. And he's still playing low. That's open. That's game. Oh, he missed. Let's see. Let's see. You got to screen some shots, swing some shots together. He's a little passive on his shots, though. Oh, man. See, that guard is getting... That's one thing about going against a small guard on the pick and roll. Ooh, that's a good little back down. Here we go. Look, this is not my favorite play style, but it is very effective. And one thing that you can do to counteract it is just switch. And again, make them have to actually throw the slit. No guard wants to actually do that on the pick and roll. That's a good shot. That's open. You got me. Maybe I spoke too soon, Evan. I don't know.
Vel World in the chat says they're not going to win this. So he does not have faith in their comeback. We'll see what happens.
I mean, big time. If you're not willing to shoot the ball, though, you may not be. It's the same thing as Jay from last week. He's hitting a couple shots, and it's just 20-10. It's not impossible.
Twos add up. If you keep hitting those fadeaway twos, it'll add up. You'll make a comeback. But you got to be consistent about it. If you miss one, you're done.
Oh, yeah. See, that was a good look. MoMA, I'm not mad at that go there. He went and tried to overstep off of the screen. And yes, he missed them. The one thing I would have did is just play good defense there. But yeah, again, he's making his twos, giving himself an opportunity to get take, and then again, wide open on threes. Back in not playing, but this time he missed. That's his second missed shot. Second missed opportunity, man. I don't know. You gotta keep going. You gotta get locked in, like they said in the chat.
Stewie, who'd you put 42,000 points on?
Oh man.
MoMA?
Oh man.
You might be sweating over here if you put 42,000 points on Team MoMA.
I don't know. You might lose all your channel points. Like I said, twos is one of them games. Now guard has badge that's wide open. That's a shot. I don't know. I might have spoke too soon. I don't know. It was looking good for a minute. Let's go. He has a 90 win percentage for a reason. He's been in situations like this. Let's see if he can close out the comeback, especially with both of them having badge. Let's see what they do here. That's a good little wide run. That's a mighty dive. He missed, but his big is in position. That's a good shot. And again, here we go. 20-19 game. What do you do here? You go for the 3 or you go for the 2? Oh, that's open. That's game. That's game. And just like that, you know what? Sincerely, that's on me. That's my bad. I was not familiar with your game. We thought you were down and out for the count. and you came back wearing on the twos to get the W. Shout out to you. Mama, I'm cooking. Appreciate you for coming through to the gauntlet. You know, anything can happen in twos. That shows you got to play all the way to the end. Thank you so much for coming. Hopefully we will see you back later in the year, possibly. But unfortunately, right now, we're going to have to turn you into the hashtag. So if you want an all-star edition of NBA 2K25, just put Team MoMA in the chat right now for your chance to win. And man, that was a good game. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous there.
I'll say something here. I think that's the first time I've gotten a hashtag ready, and I turned out that I got it up too early. I had Team Sincerely up in the system already, over in there in the bot, but I just had to change it. Hashtag Team MoMA for your chance to win. I'm sorry for doubting you, Team Sincerely, but you're moving on with one win. So congratulations.
That's my bad. That's my bad. And again, we're coming in for twos. Anything can happen. They started off super hot, Team MoMA. They were hitting threes. The back end wasn't playing that great of a defense. And once he starts switching it up, you get a couple missed shots. You know, anything can happen. Again, when you get those midi dives, that's a crazy shot off the midi. But again, that fake defense on the back end was seeming to hurt them. He was being patient, waiting it out. But all Sincerely needed was one chance to get in there. They were starting to hit shots, even playing good defense. They got a couple of slips there, but again, you never get too early. You never get too comfortable in the logo gauntlet because anything can happen. Once you start stringing shots together, that momentum can switch in a heartbeat. And again, that was a good little effort, but he missed it, takes the midi dives. And one thing I will say, Team Sincerely took smart shots. Once they got into that hole, they just kept their composure, kept going to the midi dives, which have a huge green window, and he was able to take those back. And when he did it, it was just taking points as they come. And unfortunately, Team MoMA couldn't make up for it, and they take the L off of the three. So again, that's a heartbreaking loss, especially getting up 20 with a huge lead. But you got to close it out, man. Hopefully, again, we'll see you back maybe in a future logo gauntlet. But that was an epic comeback from Team Sincerely.
Yes, it was. All right, we're going to pick this giveaway winner in 30 seconds. Hashtag Team MoMA for the All-Star Edition code. Remember, if you don't already have the All-Star Edition, this does give you the 100,000 VC that comes with it. So hashtag Team MoMA winner coming in 3, 2, and 1.
Hey, Isa, you didn't have to compare them to the Grizzlies last night, man. I don't think it was that bad of a collapse, man. I don't know.
I have no idea how to pronounce this name. Boom. Good luck.
All right, here we
Here's
go.
the winner of the All-Star Edition code.
Oh, this is my guy, man. Or I see his name.
Spell it out, I suppose. I don't know how to pronounce it though.
Okay, I don't know how to spell it. I don't know if it's WLRJBLEG. I see you a lot on Twitter, man. But shout out to you. You won an All-Star Edition of NBA 2K25. Check your whispers. We will try to get back to you. We will get back to you after the show. Reply once, and we'll get you your code, man. Congrats.
Statistics.
Thank you so much
funny.
for playing.
He said it's pronounced statistics. I will keep that in mind when we get to you at some point.
You know, I think
I'm not sure when you're going to win one, but if you do, now I know how to pronounce your name. Even though I already knew. Congratulations. We're going to hit you in your Twitch whispers and make sure you're applying time. Team Jess, we do not pick the winners, by the way. The bot picks the winners, and it is completely random. You don't get an extra chance if you enter the hashtag multiple times. You don't get an extra chance if you've been watching a long time. Everybody gets the same chance. We do disqualify people who have usernames that are not family friendly, though. So if we can't repeat your name on here, you can't win. By the way, Crime Pup, I saw your message earlier. I would want water. Thank you. Not much of an orange soda cream, whatever that was. I'll take water. But anyways, it's for the future. Who do we got next?
I don't know about your water. Sincerely's gonna need it. He had a tough time coming in. He got an epic comeback, but he's gonna need it right now because we got next in the gauntlet, Blix. If you know, you know. He is the #1 Proving Ground 2v2s player in the world. He is one of the great twos players on NBA 2K. Probably, to me, probably the best. You know what I'm saying? He's won in the NBA 2K League 3v3 tournament for $5,000. So he has a lot of comp experience. He has a lot of experience playing on the big stage. And he just recently got partnered on Twitch from streaming NBA 2K to his community every day in January. So shout out to you. Congratulations, man. And he's a top 10 player. So sincerely, that was just the warm up. You got hopefully you can go in and continue your dominance and make sure you keep your composure. Because this guy, I'm gonna tell you right now from firsthand experience, you're not gonna want to get the ball. You don't give him the ball. Okay, don't test your luck. He is a very, very good player. And I'm just excited to see what kind of game we're gonna get moving forward. This is gonna be an exciting matchup.
You just saw what happens if you do give the ball up. So, all right. I'm not dropping a curse on anybody else time. We do not do curses here anymore. There is no curse. I'm not making a pick. I'll let you all curse whoever you want by doing this prediction. We're going to put it up in a second. Let us know who you think is going to win. And we are going to get the game going.
Oh, man. Is Iggy Mo his back end? Oh, yeah.
So.
So if Iggy Mo's his back end, all you got to do, leave him open. If you want to try it, somebody said in the chat to leave Iggy open. And though that may sound good, he may or may not have been the best shooter in NBA 2K24 in the 2K League. So if you want to do that, I don't know, maybe. I mean, I'm just telling you, I've played against Iggy Mo multiple times this year. I wouldn't test it. Not for a logo. I mean, maybe if we were just playing, but not for a logo. Don't leave him open.
Those of you who don't know, Iggy Mo already has a logo. He was actually one of the first people to get a logo in 2K25 because he won one back at Community Day. But that's the whole reason we have teammates here, because in 2v2s, you can help somebody else get their logo because you're going to carry them all the way to game 4. Then it is up to them for game 5. But Iggy Mo can help his teammate out here get through games 1 to 4 if they're good enough, which sounds like y'all think so. Prediction is up. Let us know who you think is going to win.
Yeah,
somebody said Iggy is trash. Clouds 2K. I want you to sign up for the Gauntlet. I'm gonna look for your name. Sign up for the Gauntlet. I want to see you play.
Yeah, I mean, it is a pick your poison type of situation when you go against a guard like Blix, who's gonna shoot it anytime he has a slither of space, and you can't drop because Iggy Mo is probably one of the best shooters. Like I said, the best shooter from NBA 2K League last year in 2K24. So it's not a guy you want to leave open at any point in time. So. Let's see what they're gonna do. Let's see how they play it. Again, going in now they all looking like the 10-man here. It's gonna be hard to see who, but looks like they're locked. That's good defense by Blix right here. Someone who plays a lot of 2s game competitively.
Yamar asked, can you play current gen? Gauntlet is only next gen, so it's PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. I should probably call it, we've been calling it Gen 9 now, because the next, current, and old kind of got confusing to people, so it's Gen 9 is PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Gen 8 is PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but the Gauntlet is only on Gen 9.
And just like that, that's one of them. We get in a situation, you give Blix the ball, let's see if he can actually finish it out. It looks like their strategy was to kind of let him shoot a little bit. But Blix and Iggy Mo have great chemistry. Again, he's wide running because one of the things that you're going to have to do, I'm going to tell you right now, sincerely teammate, you're going to want to switch on them pick and rolls. You can't let Blix wide run you to a midi dive. That's going to be cash every single time. You're going to have to, hey, if I were you, same thing. You play 2s guards the same. As somebody who mains lockdown, you might want to just switch it and make him have to throw the slit. Like you said, Iggy Mo is not a guy you want to leave open for shots. But again, he is a better option than to let the guard run free. That's a good little Dex off the rebound. Hey.
Exotic Ashes, it is not too late if you want to sign up. The interest form is still open. We do plan on doing 2v2s for at least the next couple weeks. And then we might do 3v3s after that before we head back over to the My Team Gauntlet. And then Nasty, you asked if the top 10 and this logo both show. It does not. So if you have the top 10 logo, that supersedes this one. So what we've seen happen for a couple people is they get to the top 10, so for the rep chase, and then once they get there, they switch over to the Gauntlet, try to earn this logo, so that once they do, they can kind of chill on that rep grind, because we know it is very grueling. So I think somebody replied to you that ISO Ninja did that last year. He was in the top 10, then got his logo, and then kind of chilled out of the top 10 so that he could get his regular logo to show up.
Here we go. Right now, they're actually playing some good. He's hitting shots every single time he has it open. He got that wide run. He hit a tight the possession before That was just better offense. Unfortunately, Blix jumped it, but he just made it on a different one. Now, again, you put yourself in the hole 2-11. Let's see how Blix and Iggy Mo respond to it. They've been playing it, letting him switching it, and Blix been getting through the shot. Let's see if he makes that. He's not missing. I'm telling you.
By the way, the prediction ended at 53% going to Team Sincerely, and the other 47% going to Team Blix. So, those of you who are in that other 47%, it's not looking too good for you right now.
Yeah, I don't know. He's cooking right now. Sincerely got warmed up that first game. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Iggy, we not jumping at those? Off the midi dive with badge, we don't jump at those? Come on, man. I don't know. They're doing a lot of decks in here. Let's see. Oh, that's a bad pass.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, sir. Here we go. That's the defense right there. Let's see what they do. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Let's see if Blix and Iggy Mo can string some shots together to make sure. That's a good pass off the slip. Pass back. Ooh. It's one of those best game plays in the game. Those PBs. They usually result in wide open shots. But Sincerely is playing some great defense that's open on the midi. But again, it looks like Blix just can't screen. Oh, Iggy Mo! Hey, I failed to mention he is one of the best defenders in the league as well. So he's one of those guys. He can get you generate a couple stops. But Blix! Here we go. Let's see if you can hit a wide open shot. Blix! Oh, no.
Iggy Mo saving you.
I
He's trying to
mean,
save you, man. Come on.
Blix, man. Where's the shot? Oh, that's a bad shot. That's a bad shot. Blix, I'm not going to lie. Iggy has gotten you like 4 opportunities. You got to hit a shot, man. That's the one thing about the twos. Yeah, take a dunk, take a layup, whatever you need to do to get some rhythm. Because right now, those missed shots are what's killing them for real. They can't string anything together. And again, if your guard is not missing or not hitting shots, you're gonna have a bad day trying to get a dub on twos. And again, since you're playing some great defense, getting through the screen, he's blitzing it before. Oh man, Sincerely showing that win percentage makes a difference. His experience with it makes a difference. But right now, looks like Blix is cooking a little bit. Again,
Sergeant, what's up? Thanks for tuning in.
Oh yeah, that's a good shot, wide open at the 3.
Oh, he's getting some rhythm going.
Yeah, I mean that's the scary thing.
Really just did the Team MoMA, so you never know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never putting the hashtag up that early again. So I'm still waiting. I don't got the hashtag up yet.
And again, when you have a big like Iggy Mo on your team, you get a lot of opportunities. Right now, Sincerely's back end is getting severely out rebounded. And again, Blix is finding a rhythm, and that's one thing you don't want to let happen. That's a good wide run. Got on the bite, and now he's wide open. He's about to have badge, or he has it already. Yes, this might be scary. 14-18. Let's see if Sincerely can pull out another stop. Oh, that's a good wide run. That's open. That's open.
18. Team Sincerely, you better be careful.
Game.
You're about to get a taste of your own medicine. Come on, lock up.
Oh man, and that's a good open. He's gonna wide run here. Yup, wide open. The big's not coming up. See, this is the moment when he has badge as a big. You can't let him take a wide open midi. That's one of the high percentage shots on the game, and you're gonna put your guard in a bad position if you keep letting him. Oh, good stop. Sincerely! Oh man, stat said 2 comeback wins. I don't know. Let's see if Sincerely, now down 1, can do what needs to be done. Oh, you got to take that. You got to take that. That's wide open. You're not going to get another possession like that. That's good defense. Ooh, miss! And then, that's game. That's game. He's wide. Oh no! I cannot.
Duffel said this was better than the Thunders and Grizzlies series. That's we'll take that as a compliment. Congratulations,
GG's.
Team Blix.
GG's. Look, one of those things you played hard. That was a beautiful game. I'm not gonna lie. Sincerely was getting some crazy stops, but unfortunately, we have to turn you to a hashtag. So if you guys want an opportunity for an All-Star edition of NBA 2K25, put hashtag Team Sincerely Again, that's SYNCERLY in the chat for your chance, and it's going to be on the stream as well. GG's to you. That was a great matchup. I cannot lie. We've been getting some good games. I likes it. Good games in the Logo Gauntlet, 2 comeback wins.
2 games in a row where I thought I had to get the hashtag up really quick, and then we had comebacks. That is my favorite type of Logo Gauntlet game, and we've had 2 in one show. Maybe we'll have 2 more. We'll find out. But for now, hashtag team sincerely for your chance to win.
And again, one thing about it, you can never count anybody out on 2's matchup. Sincerely, once again, starting off hot, getting some good shots, was making every single thing right there was a tight, and he was able to hit it, kind of get a good momentum swing, good lead, was coasting through 2-9, 2-11. It didn't matter. He was hitting every single shot off the screen. But one thing about it, I'm telling you right now, when you run into the game, even if you hit every single mid-range shot that you get, if you give another team the opportunity to get the ball, you're obviously going to turn into a bad day. Blix was missing early. He had to get some momentum off the layup. Then he started cooking. He hit that midi, and that was kind of the difference maker for him. When you have a big man like Iggy Mo on the team, you have unlimited stops, unlimited opportunities to get the ball back, to get your rhythm. And right there, once he got his rhythm, Blix, again, one of the best 2s player in the world, the number 1 person on 2v2 proving ground right now, is showing you why he's there. He was able to get back even when they lost the ball at the end. You have a big like Iggy Mo, you guys are playing great defense. You're gonna win the game the majority of the time. So again, I hope to see Sincerely back. That was a crazy way to end. He had 2 epic close games in his matchup, so I'm excited to see what he can do next. But make sure y'all put that hashtag
candidate for redemption later in the potentially. Well, I can never guarantee it. We've got a lot of contestants signed up, so I can never guarantee a spot. But that is 2 contestants that I think, or 2 teams, I should say, that are good candidates for redemption at some point before this year ends. With that said, we are going to pick this hashtag Team Sincerely winner coming up in 3, 2, and 1. This is for the All-Star Edition code for 2K25. You got an easy name, an easy name, lots of numbers, but an easy name for you, Boom. Here you go.
Okay. We want to give a shout out to Ben12120101. I wonder if that's code for something. But shout out to you. You won NBA 2K25 and All-Star Edition code. Make sure to check your whispers by the end of the show, and we will get back to you. You only got to reply once, man. We're going to make sure you get your code coming here soon. Look, Iggy Mo said there was never any doubt.
Really smoothly. I would have stumbled on those numbers. 1 2 1 2 0 1 0. Never mind. But you read that really smooth on your first try. With that said, let us know who is coming up next in the Gauntlet, Boom.
Man, look, never any doubt, but now they got to go up against Mello with the hoodie. He's coming in because he's met some of his closest friends through NBA 2K, and he's planning to meet another teammate in real life this summer. So we're forming relationships through NBA 2K. I've done the same thing. It's one of the best things here. He's also Mello with the hoodie. He's also from the hometown legend of NBA legend Calvin Murphy. So I've never heard of him. So I don't. You got to let me know what your hometown is in the chat. I have no idea who Calvin Murphy is. Maybe I'm not as skilled in NBA as I thought. But he does want to make sure that you guys in the community know one thing: that LeBron is his glorious king. Kind of like Evan. I don't know. Let me find out you're one of those bandwagoners.
Mello. I gotta say, your name is Mello, but then you said LeBron is, I think is your favorite player here. So there's a little bit of a disconnect. But you know what? I don't mind. I'm rooting for you now. I'm not making a pick, but I am rooting for you. Matt the Great in the chat. I'm glad. Welcome to the club. There's a lot of us in the world. I know. But yes. Mello, I'm wishing you the best of luck in this matchup. We're going to get the prediction up. Let us know who you think is going to win. Team Blix has 1 win. And Blix's teammate is Iggy Mo, who is in the chat as well. Or if Team Mello is going to win this game. Prediction is up, and we're going to get the game going.
He says,
Davis says he already knows the hashtag. Put your channel points up then. Put your channel points up. If you're so sure what the hashtag is going to be, put your channel points in to see who is going to win this game.
Look, I don't care what y'all say. After the first 2 games that we've seen in this prediction, I don't know how you can be confident either way. Look, they've been the person who's gotten up in the beginning to huge leads has lost each time. So If you really think it's gonna be easy, Team Mello's not gonna have a chance. Let me know. You can put your channel points where your mouth is, but I don't know. I'm right now. This is one of them days I might just sit back and let everybody else bet, and I just just play neutral party here.
I have seen a number of people putting their channel points in go down in each game in this show. Y'all are probably watching these comebacks to get a little scared to put up your points. But hey, Bruce in the chat just said he put 10,000 on Blix. Hey, there's some of y'all who are brave.
I don't know. I can't say either way. I know Blix is really one of those ones that you can really have confidence in because he has a lot of experience playing on the big stages, especially in 2v2 play. But we'll see exactly how this goes. When you have somebody like Iggy on your team, it makes it a lot easier. That's a big body right there. Oof. Just got demolished off the screen. And again, I'm seeing the same thing. I'm telling you right now, make Blix pass the ball. He's warm now. If you let him just shoot free shots, it's gonna be over for you. Gotta make sure he has to pass the ball. That's wide open. That's a shot. He missed. But guess who's right there to clean it up? Iggy Mo. I don't know. You gotta pick a struggle. If you're gonna let him shoot the ball, you gotta make sure you're there to get that rebound though.
6-0.
I can't say that off of one.
Quick lead again, but I'm still not confident. The prediction did end at 81% of the channel points. It did go up after I called you all out. 81% of the channel points have gone to Team Blix and 19% going to Team Mello.
Look, I believe in Mello. Mello, he might surprise us. Again, he's dexing off of that.
Is that a pick? Are you making a prediction here?
Yeah,
on the record?
I'm not gonna lie. On the record, I'm gonna say right now, I think Blix might get this. The one thing off those dexes, especially if you're going against. Oh yeah, what are you jumping at, man? Oh, that's missed. They not touching. Stat says they're not touching the ball. I don't know. Maybe they actually get one. Blix has been missing surprisingly, but one thing off the dex, if you're not gonna jump, that's wide open. That there's a boost that goes with that. So if you keep dexing off ball and you don't jump at them, especially because he's shooting the first one, you're gonna be that's wide open. That's cash. Like I might be confident with my answer. I don't know. I might be a little confident with my answer, but I'm not seeing any defense be played right now. And when they do play defense, Iggy Mo's right there to clean it up. Yeah.
All right. I think this is one time where I can safely get the hashtag ready. It is 20-0. If a comeback happens right now, we're gonna double the giveaway.
Look, comeback. Let's see if he has it in him. They're playing some. Oh no. Let's go ahead. Oh, they jumping at air though.
Look, you want people to get double the giveaway? What's going on? Hit that shot.
I mean, I think Iggy's on the inside. That shot. Midi dive game. Yeah.
Wall of Shame. We have not had a Wall of Shame edition in a long time.
I mean,
those of you who don't know what the Wall of Shame is, that means you or your team came into the Gauntlet and put up 0 points. In this case, I don't think they even got possession once. So that is a brand new addition to the Wall of Shame. We said we were going to do this last year, that at the end of the year, we were going to put up a literal wall on the stream, like some graphic for y'all to see all the names that made it to the Wall of Shame. We'll see if we do that this year. I don't want to be that mean, but we'll see what happens. New addition to the Wall of Shame. But thank you for playing anyways. May have just been some bad luck. Maybe we'll see you again in the future. For now, Boom, what's the hashtag?
Hey, if you're going to lose, you might want to lose spectacularly. And I love exactly what you did. Shout out to you. We unfortunately got to turn you to the hashtag. If you guys want an NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition, put hashtag Team Mello. That's Mello with a 7 in the chat for your chance to win. And yeah, it's just unfortunate. One of those things where you can clearly see the team with more experience playing twos. And yeah, it just wasn't. I was never in doubt. Like Blix was missing shots. Iggy Mo was right there to pick it up. They were jumping at air. I don't know, man. It's just kind of sad to see. Unfortunately, if you see here on your screen, you let a top 10 guard be wide open on a midi dive, And you guys, one of those things is just knowing when to jump, knowing when to sell out for certain shots. And when he's wide open off of the decks, that's one of the times you're going to have to sell out, at least make the shot a little bit harder so he doesn't get that standstill boost for the set shot specialist. And again, Blitz could miss as many times as he want. Even with him jumping, they just weren't equipped to go in and just make it interesting at any point in time. Like Evan said, they didn't touch the ball one time. And with Blix having as many opportunities as he has, that's always going to be a GG's there. So, that was a great effort. Unfortunately, you just turned into somebody who has a great experience. I would practice, and then maybe we'll see you back in the Gauntlet here for redemption. Sometimes you don't want to be on that wall of shame, man.
We do have our hashtag winner. Here you go, Boom. This is for an All-Star Edition code of NBA 2K25. I'm pretty sure this person already has the All-Star Edition, so feel free to give it away to your stream, to your chat. Up to you.
Yeah, we want to give a shout out to Nasty TMB. That's NXSTY TMB. Shout out to you. You did win the All-Star Edition of NBA 2K25. Check your whispers by the end of the show. We will make sure we get back to you and just reply once. We got you.
Yes, indeed. But producers, do we have time for one more game, or is that a wrap for today? We had some great games today. Besides that last one, first two were great. Do we have time for one more? All right, one last game. Boom. What do we got coming up next? It's another great team.
Okay. We got a video?
Oh, we have a video. All right, I'm already rooting for this person because we haven't had a video in a long time. Y'all in the chat got people scared, saying that if you submit a video, you get cursed. So whoever this is, I'm already rooting for you. Let's watch the video before Boom introduces them.
What's going on? My name's Drew DF. I'm going to be competing in the 2K logo gauntlet. I think I have what it takes to win because I've been considered a top competitive guard all year. I'm really good in the clutch. I stay very composed, and I'm a great communicator and I'm a leader. So I think I have what it takes to take this home. A logo would mean a ton to me. I've accomplished a lot in my 2K career, and I feel like getting a logo is kind of that last major goal that I have, and it would be a dream come true. I've been playing 2K since the Wii, 2K13. And I would just love the opportunity to represent 2K. So wish me the best of luck, and let's get after it.
Look, Drew is not playing no games. If you guys don't know who that is Drew DF. Like he said, he has a lot of composure, and he's been winning a lot for NBA 2K25. He won a championship with the Celtics Gaming in recent 2K League tournament earlier this year. He's also a leader with in the 2K clan dedicated forever, a real OG clan in the community. He also has two dogs who love to bark during his competitive matchups, so maybe that's a calming little background noise for him. We'll see if they'll make an appearance on the stream today. Either way, he used to play as a post scorer, but he's been transitioning to playing in guard, and like you heard in the video, he's been doing a lot with it. As somebody who plays multiple positions, you can always try something new and find out that you've become one of the best at it. So let's see if he has what it takes with all that experience and the change that he made this year to take on another team with a bunch of experience. Again, that's Blix and Iggy Mo. So let's see. I'm excited. Old 2K versus new 2K. Let's see.
This should be a fun game to wrap up today's show. Prediction is finished at 61% going to Team Blix and 39% going to Team Drew. Team Blix already has 2 wins and needs 3 more to go. Team Drew is coming in fresh. We'll see if he can knock off our current challengers.
Exactly. And one thing he's going to have to do, Drew's doing great, but again, he is getting blasted on those screens. He either is going to have to save his body to go over the screen a little bit better, because if not, Blix is going to be wide open for those meaty dives, and if you allow him to get his badge off of that, it's going to be a GG's good D! That's what I'm talking about, Drew. And here we go. Let's see if he has that experience again in the wide run, that fake defense. Let's see if he can keep pushing, and his teammate is Power again. DF coming in strong today. Let's see if they have what it takes. And Power's actually playing some good ball there. Got the rebound from Iggy. Let's see what they do here off the screen. Ooh, that's so crazy. I don't think he was expecting that fade. I don't think that was the wrong fade for him. Power did hit tip the ball, but let's see if he makes that. Ooh, Evan, we might have a good matchup on our hands here. No guard is getting off to crazy runs right now. We're seeing some defense being played, some rebounds being had. Maybe we got a good long one here.
I hope so. By the way, I love the visual that Iggy Mo's got the OG 2K logo, Power's got the Community Build Maker logo, and then Blix has that Top 10 logo. We have 3 logos on the court right now, so Drew is technically the only person playing for a brand new logo. Blix will get one too. Blix can drop out of the top 10 and get the OG logo if he wants. But Drew is the only person on this court right now who technically doesn't have any logo at all.
And look, sometimes that can be a little bit intimidating, but we're going through, and right now he's keeping that composure that he said that he's gained through this year, and showing, at least for right now, that they have what it takes to compete with some of the best of the best. That's a good unfortunate. That was a you know what's crazy? Blitz actually like predicted that was going to happen. He just missed the reach there. But that's one thing when you're not playing on a full lot. Sometimes you're just not going to get those breaks there. And Iggy's keep playing fake defense, and Drew's showing that he's not going to miss those. So, and they said, like you said, drop buckets, Drew is heating up.
Wall said we need logo wall. Wall, I'm pretty sure I saw your name come through a list recently. We always invite a bunch of like hundreds of people at once and see who replies. I'm pretty sure I saw your name on the people who replied, so we'll try to get back to you when we can. We do plan out contestants many weeks in advance, so we don't get back to people right away, but I'm pretty sure I saw your name on some list. So Wall, if you're interested in playing MyCAREER on top of what you used to play in My Team Gauntlet, we'll welcome you back, but not this week. We'll see when we can get you in.
This is a hard fought game right here. It's really going to come down to who plays the best defense, who gets the most rebounds, because both of these guards are making plays. They're shooting the ball. Again, it looks like Iggy Mo is on a back end that is a inside. So we'll see if he has a midi or has what needs. No defense there, and that's going to be wide open. You can't. One thing about it, I would not give Blix a wide open fade off the midi. Those are one of the things that's the easiest to get things on the game to hit.
Valid One says, I have the best My Team in the world. When we come back to the My Team Gauntlet, I want to see your lineup.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Streaky, this is an interesting matchup. It's going back and forth so far. Maybe we see another comeback win. We done got 2 comeback wins. Now we're in a hall fault series. Oh man, say that 2 times fast. Let's see if oh, come on, Power. Power, man. You can't Blix is not a guard that you can bank on him missing that shot. That's something, again, he has a lot of experience playing in 2s. As the number 1 2s proving ground player, he plays in other leagues. That's cash. That's tough. Oh no, Drew. Unfortunate. Again, one of those things where you might have just run up into the wrong matchup there. And I hate to do it because the confidence was there, and now we might be perpetrating the fraud with the video lineup. But here, I appreciate you for coming through. We're gonna unfortunately have to turn you into a hashtag Team Drew in the comments. Fortunately, we won't see you with logo Drew today, but maybe we'll see you again in the future. But put Team Drew in the chat for your chance to win the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition.
Hashtag Team Drew for your chance to win. I don't think it was the video's fault, but Team Drew, and also many of the teams that play today, I'm truly saying we have a lot of contestants for a redemption matchup. What we did last year is towards the end of the year, we brought back a lot of people who had, some tough losses or whatever, brought them all back for a couple weeks towards the end of the year. We might do that again this year, TBD. But Team Drew, you are definitely on that list. So thank you for playing, though. Maybe we'll see you again in the future.
Yes, sir. And again, we're running into those situations where we're having just a run into the wrong matchup. It was a hall fault game. My goodness. It was just going back and forth. They were able to, get some stops, hit some shots. But unfortunately, one of the things is you're going to have to play defense efficiently, especially against a guard like Blix. You want to try to blitz him. You want to try to get into his body off the screen and make him have to throw the slip to Iggy Mo. Especially because those bump animations do whatever they want to do at that moment. So, again, unfortunately, he just ran into a crazy matchup against some of the best 2K players. And like I said, hopefully we'll see you guys again in the Logo Gauntlet soon.
Iggy Mo says, I am undefeated in Logo Gauntlets. Iggy Mo, that is very correct. Make sure your teammate knows you're not going to be there to help him out when he gets to game 5. So keep that in mind. And by the way, you can change your builds between weeks. So when you come back next week, if you want to change your build so that you're on a more 1v1 friendly build, you can. You don't have to use the same builds you used in this week's show. So there is some strategy there for that. For now, hashtag Team Drew winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is a frequent viewer. Thank you for tuning in as always. Boom, here you go. This is for another All-Star Edition code of 2K25.
Okay, we got to give a huge shout out to Veil World TV. Veil World with a 1. Shout out to you. You just won an NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition. So make sure to check your whispers by the end of the show to make sure you get your code. And again, just reply once. We'll get you after the show. Shout out to you.
Yes, indeed. All right, we do have actually 3 giveaways to wrap up today's show because 2 people did redeem giveaways in the Channel Point store. So shout out to these 2 people. These are going to be Season 6 Pro Pass codes. If you don't already have the Pro Pass, you do get the automatic rewards and you unlock the Pro Pass level of 40 additional rewards as you level up through Season 6. So first one is going to be hashtag Dr. Ducks12. Dr. Ducks, I actually haven't seen your name before, so thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being generous with your channel points to unlock this additional raffle for the chat. Hashtag Dr. Ducks12 for your chance to win. Doctor like DR. Now, don't spell out Dr. Davis 7500. It's Dr. DR. Enter that hashtag for your chance to win. We're going to make this a quick one because we do have 2 more giveaways after this, including the Pantheon My Team card giveaway for our final one. But for now, hashtag Dr. Ducks12 for your chance to win. All right.
Yes, I think
winner is going to come.
These some of the
5 seconds. 5.
Is this the best string of games we've seen in the Logo Gauntlet so far this year? But some
In a
great
long
comebacks.
time, for sure. In a long time, for sure. We did have one show that I forget when it was, but there was one time where we had like competitive game after competitive game. They were all like 22, 21 games in one show. But this today, the type of comebacks we had today, I don't remember seeing that in a Gauntlet before. So this was a great show. Some great games. Thank you to all of our contestants who played today. And Team Blix and Iggy Mo. Hopefully we're going to see you next Friday. Hashtag Dr. Ducks12 winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. This is for the Season 6 Pro Pass. Congratulations to this person. Here you go, Boom. This is the winner.
Shout out to JDog8998. You just won a Season 6 Pro Pass. Make sure to check your whispers. And again, shout out to Dr. Ducks12 for sharing a giveaway for the show. Appreciate you. Make sure you check your whispers, though. We'll get you by the end of the show.
All right, next one is hashtag Sergeant23Wild. Sergeant23 is always here in the chat, always here racking up channel points for you all, always very generous unlocking these giveaways. So use the hashtag Sergeant23Wild for your chance to win another Season 6 Pro Pass code. Sergeant, as you said, am I speaking weird today? Somebody put hashtag Surgeon, hashtag Sergeant, Sergeant23Wild, as you see spelled on the screen for your chance to win. We're going to make this another quick one so that we can get to our My Team giveaway at the end of the show. 10 seconds to go, then we're going to pick the winner.
Who you got for tonight's games, Evan? See who you're rooting for.
Well, okay. The last game of the night, you don't have to ask me. Everybody knows who I'm going to pick. What are the other 2 games tonight? I get confused because after the first weekend, they start mixing up which games play on which day. Let me see what the games are tonight. All right. The games are Celtics and Magic. You know what? Because Tatum is not playing, I think Tatum's hurt, right? Because Tatum is not playing, I think the Magic might steal one. It's a home game for them too. I'll take the Magic for that one. Pacers Bucks. There is no way Giannis lets them go down 3-0. So I'm taking the Bucks for that one. And then again, the last game. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that one. Austin Reeves is gonna go off tonight. Luka, AR, and LeBron are gonna take turns, kind of swapping who has a big game each night. I think tonight is Austin Reeves' night. They're gonna go up 2-1. In Minnesota. I'm confident about that, but next Friday we'll talk again and see where that series is at. It might be over by next Friday. I think it has to be, right? Yeah, even if it keeps going, Game 7 would be next Thursday. Anyways,
Yeah.
somebody, Zach in the chat said it is an AR and Rui night tonight. Hey, if they both go off, even better. I don't need one person to score 40. If they each score like 25, 30, then it works for me. I don't need one person to go off. If it's two people, team effort, that works as well. Let's just get the W, move on. I don't want to keep playing Minnesota. They are a dangerous team. I just have a lot of confidence that AR, Luka, and LeBron can't be beat. So, hashtag Sergeant23 Wild winner coming in 3, 2, and 1.
One person I think is going off today is Ant. And that might be Timberwolves going up 2-1 against the Lakers. Either way, we got our guy here, Ezio Assassino 7. Shout out to you. Okay, we see W reference. But yeah, shout out to you. You did win a season 6 pro pass code. Make sure to check your whispers. And again, we'll get to you after the show. Just reply once. We got you.
All right.
We get into the good stuff right now.
Great. Matt the Great asked, what do we think about the Warriors and Rockets series? We might agree on this one, Boom. I'm picking the Warriors for the whole series, not just the next game.
Jimmy might be out though. That's the only thing that's making me nervous. Jimmy, I think they said he may not play.
A little bruise, keep him out. He might miss one game, but I think he'll be back.
Yeah, I still got if Jimmy plays, I got Warriors hands down. But the Rockets, they're showing some grit. They're cooking. I don't know if they can sustain it without the experience, but they might shock us. Warriors in 7, I kind of feel that too. It might even be 6. If Jimmy plays all the way through it's Warriors in 6.
I agree with the chat on this one. It could be a close series. Warriors in 7 sounds about right. But yeah, somebody in the chat said Jimmy will play. I think he will. All right, final giveaway of today. If you could put the cards back up on the screen, thank you, producers. This is for a Pantheon card from today's brand new packs in my team. If you win this giveaway, you get to pick any of these cards that you see here, including the Invincible Dr. J. It is not going to be hashtag Pantheon. That's the one we already used earlier in the show, so don't keep entering that hashtag. We are going to use the hashtag Team Blix, as Team Blix is our current reigning challenger in the Gauntlet. Probably will come back next Friday. I'm hoping next Friday that they win Game 4, and then we get to see that 1v1 Game 5. But we'll see what happens. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Hashtag Team Blix for your chance to win. This is for the My Team Pantheon card.
Excuse me. I think I'm interested to see. So like this is the third week that we've kind of been carrying over with these wins. The thing that I'm interested, Blix primarily plays on the guard. Is he going to switch up his play style if he has to go in a 1v1? I think that guard has a lot of defense, but I don't know if it actually has rebounding to it. And I think when you go against a 1v1, depending on what your opponent is, that can help or hurt you. So this is what's interesting about these 2v2 matchups and possibly 3v3 later in the year. When you have to go up against somebody and you don't have no rebounding on this game, you might have a terrible night. Okay? So
Digimo was getting all the boards for him. So.
Every single one.
All right. Giveaway winner coming shortly. We're going to give it 5 more seconds. Last chance. Hashtag Team Blix for your chance to win a My Team Pantheon card. Hashtag Team Blix. 5, 4, 3.
Oh, wait. Did I put mine? Hold on. Let me put mine.
And 1.
I don't remember if I did. Me.
No way. It's been a while since we had somebody win 2 giveaways in one show. And I think maybe the first time that somebody won 2 in a row. Boom. Do the honors for us. This is the giveaway winner for the My Team card. Here you go.
Oh, man. See, you can't make my heart feel like it's me and it's not me, bro.
I see a full list of how many people entered the giveaway. And I double checked to make sure it makes sense. So it's not like the page got stuck. It only has one person in the pool. I checked to see how many people entered the giveaway. When Boom said, oops, I need to enter the giveaway, I saw her name pop up right at the top. So I see all these entries coming in, and the bot picks one randomly. It is not rigged. Nobody has an extra chance. I know you all always say it is rigged because you didn't win. When it is you winning, and everybody else is going to say it's rigged, you wouldn't want us taking your giveaway away. So congratulations to this person. Boom, do the honors.
Look, Ezio _ it's just Assassino 7. Look, Oh, SEO Assassin
07.
07.
Thank you.
Oh, see, I'm making it more complicated. I think y'all just wanted me to say the name again because I haven't really been messing up on names, and I just messed up on his name twice. But shout out to you. Not only did you win the Pro Pass, but you also won the My Team card. Congratulations! Yay! No, shout out to you. We'll whisper you by the end of the show for both of your giveaways. Just make sure you reply. You can reply once, man. We got you. We got you. We see your name.
Congratulations. Before we close off today's show, let's bring up the Twitch Drops graphic one more time because today is the last day for this Twitch Drops campaign. If you finish your 3 hours, you're going to earn a locker code that contains these rewards, including a super pack for my team, double XP coins for both my career and my team, and 60 skill boosts in my career. Once you complete these 3 hours, you're going to see a pop-up in your Twitch inventory. You have to go in your Twitch inventory and click claim. You don't do that, Twitch doesn't tell us that you finished your watch time. Once you click that claim, you're going to want to go to this website at nba.2k.com/twitch-drops. You see that login to Twitch button there in the bottom? You're going to click that, log in with the same account you watched on Twitch with. Has to be the same account. If it's different accounts, and it's not going to match. So log in with the same account, then the page is going to refresh and your locker code will appear there at the bottom. If you didn't finish your watch time, there are still a couple hours left of this Drops campaign. We are going to try to raid somebody in the community who is streaming right now with Drops enabled. So you can go there and finish your extra 2 hours if you already watched now. We're here with us today. So with that said, that's going to wrap it up for us. I hope we have some great matchups coming next Friday as well, as good as the ones today. So we'll see you guys next Friday. Have a great weekend. Have fun at the Team Mac event in my team. There's the Kia Challenge in my career. There's a lot going on in game. But we'll see you all next Friday. Have a great weekend.